I'm gonna break up the channel, I think, into a couple of like sections. One's gonna be called Just the Tip. It's gonna be basically short videos about projects, not getting very deep into it, just breaking the surface, or just showing you pictures of past projects, or you know, jobs that I didn't have time to film, you know, just so you can get an idea of, you know, all the things we have going on here, just kind of that I didn't have time to record whole videos for. I do work full time, so it's really hard to do everything and record it all. So so Just the Tip is going to be one section. Thing whatever will be another, where I hope to actually record you know, at least most of a job or aspects of a job, just so you can actually at least get some simple jobs from start to finish. And then I do want to do full projects once we get things prepared. I've got a few full projects that I want to do. So I think if I mix shorts, you know, short videos with long, then I can get videos out more consistently, and still in the background be doing the longer projects. At least that's the hope. This is all really new, so you know, I may change this next week, but this is currently what I want. What the plan is. I just had carpal tunnel surgery, so I don't think it's too gross, but so I'm gonna be limited on what I can do for the next, I don't know, at least a week or so. But I still have a job to get out, and you know, projects that I want to do. So I'm gonna need some help from my brother, but I hope to get still some videos out. I guess that's it. I'm hoping to put out a job video in the next day or two, before the weekend's over, for sure. And also maybe some other videos about the collet problem I was having. So, alright, thanks guys.
Alright, we put in shop air today, kind of quick and dirty. We didn't use copper, was way too expensive, and we just got this hose that takes, I think it's like 300 psi or so, at least 250. We're only going to be running like max of 120, and we just use these little clamps to hold it down. Added our adapters down here so that we can plug into them, and ran it up. Still having trouble figuring out the autofocus on the video on this thing, but we ran it over, runs down to the compressor there, and tees off down to the PM940, and continues on to the door so that we can just plug in a hose and run it outside if we need to. Just a small project we did today. We also yesterday tore apart the PM940 to take some measurements of the screws for CNC conversion. Yeah, so we got that apart. I guess I'll go ahead and show it, since I'm not sure if I'll have it apart for much longer, or for, let's see. So this, the Z-axis on this machine has a I think it's like a worm gear to move it up and down, versus you know, just a standard nut configuration like the table here. Focus. Alright, so anyway, this is it torn apart with the weight covers off. We'll get more video on this machine later. Alright guys. Okay, well actually while I'm out here, I thought I'd shoot a little video of the grip ball in action, since we have Chop Air over here now. So what should happen is the grip ball will close and the collet closer will open at the same time, allowing the bar puller to pull the stock back. Like I said in my last video, I'm having all kind of issues with the collets. thinking about trying to modify one of the collets we have to see if it will work, but we'll go from there. But that's open, closed. Actually, collet open, collet closed, grip all open, grip all closed. That's about it. Okay, so I wanted to show you a little better idea of why I put this rubber here. If you look here, you can see that there's quite a few big gashes in this rubber already. Not on anything important, but if you look under here, you can see where quite a few times, you know, all over here, here. This is the most important part, but you know, just tons of gashes that the stainless parts were putting into the ways as they were being parted off. So anyway, added this because that was kind of really annoying me and can't be good. So alright, like I mentioned in I believe it was my introduction video, I was getting a kit for my PM 940. It still hasn't come in. It's going on like, I don't even know, 6-8 months now. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear this thing apart and start doing my own kit. I've already pulled the screws out, gonna measure them. I'll document as much of it as I can. We put a garage door in place of the 2 windows that we pulled out. So we had to do something there, and so we put in a garage door so that we can bring in other equipment as we need. This shop is basically only had 2 regular size doors, nowhere big enough to bring in anything. I got the 940 in and all my other tools, but yeah, the Tormach just wasn't going to come in through a regular size doorway.